Hi everyone, I'm Michelle. Welcome back to my channel. This week I'm so pleased I have two beautiful new styles by Estetica to show you. I'm wearing Fallon in the color Caramel Kiss, and this is Arlo in R8/26H. I can't wait to get a good look at both of these styles. First, I wanted to thank Shirley's Wig Shop for sending me both Fallon and Arlo so that I could review them for you. And also to remind you that Shirley has a private Facebook group called Shirley's Wig Shop, Hair's Looking at You Kid. It's a wonderful place where we exchange ideas and information or just show off our beautiful styles, and we invite you to join us there. Lastly, if you haven't done so already, please subscribe down below, like and comment, and we'll get started. So let's look at Fallon here first. I do want to mention that both of the styles that we're looking at in this video are made with traditional synthetic fibers, not heat-friendly synthetic fibers. So let's look at the details for this beautiful style. Fallon reminds me quite a bit of Hudson, and I will leave a link in my description box to my review for Hudson. I would say that Fallon is a little bit shorter and it feels slightly lower density to me as well. But I'll leave probably a text box here comparing the two styles so that you can see the differences. I know that Fallon is shorter, certainly in the nape. I'll list all the similarities and differences here in a box so that you can compare them. But let's go ahead and look at the details for this beautiful style. I just love a long, sleek bob style like this. I think it's so practical and beautiful. Let's go ahead and look at the details. So we have an extended lace front that runs from about here to here. There we go, on me. And you can see we do have some lighter fibers in the front and very delicate knotting, so we have a soft, natural looking hairline. Then we have a full mono top, and I think for myself, I just prefer left part, so we'll probably create a left part together, steam it in place, and steam the fibers up and away from the face a little bit. When it's parted in the center, I'm not sure you would even need to steam it. It's not falling forward too much, a little bit, but you can always tuck it. You have a lot of options for styling with this length. I absolutely love just a straight lob style like this with some face framing pieces here in the front. You can see you have some shorter layers, but not a lot of layers throughout. It is a long bob style, and I think it is just gorgeous. Let's go ahead and look at her from all sides. Here she is from the right and the back and the left. All right. So next we will go ahead and we will change this part line together and steam it in place. Then we'll look at the cap construction. I'll take Fallon outside so we can get a good look at this beautiful color in natural light. And then we'll look at Arlo, look at it outside as well. And lastly, we'll go over final thoughts. So I have my rat tail comb here. Let's go ahead and we'll change the part line and clip it in place before I do the steaming. So as you can see right now, Fallon comes with a center part, and it's not a zigzag part. It's already a nice and straight part, and you can see some scalp appearance, even though I don't have any scar tape under there yet. So I think that can look very natural. Let's go ahead though and create a left part because that's just what I prefer. I think we'll be able to achieve some nice scalp appearance on the left there as well. And let me go ahead, I'm going to clip these fibers back so that I can place her on the blockhead and it won't just revert back to that center part. So I'll put her on the blockhead and we'll start steaming. And this is what that part looks like there on the blockhead. I think that looks quite natural. I like the amount of scalp appearance we're getting there. And we're ready to do some steaming. So what I like to use is my little handheld clothes steamer. This is the iSteam steamer that I purchased on Amazon. I'll leave that in my description box. Also, I have a full-length video on my channel all about how I like to steam style my synthetic, traditional synthetic, and heat-friendly synthetic wigs, and I'll link that in the description box in case you'd like to watch the full-length video for that. So Let's go ahead and we'll get started.
Be sure to direct the steam at the fibers, not at the delicate lace front or monofilament. Keep your steamer moving. Don't leave it in any one place for more than 3 seconds.
All right, that should do it. Now I need to let these fibers cool completely so that the new style can set, and then I'll put her back on my head and we'll see if we like these results. So the fibers are nice and cool to the touch now. Let's remove these clips and see if we like how this turned out. Yep, exactly how I love it. You can see we just have a little bit of lift in the front here and hold. I think this will be wonderful and won't fall in my face too much. Let's do the test. Once, twice. Perfect. This is exactly how I love it. I did place a little scar tape under there so you can see that natural scalp appearance we can achieve with that part line. Absolutely beautiful. Next, let's go ahead and we'll look at the cap construction. First, I'll remove the piece of silicone scar tape that I like to apply to the underside of my cap to help create scalp appearance where otherwise my dark bio hair might show through the monofilament. I like to use the AWD Medical silicone scar sheets. I purchased them on Amazon, and I'll leave that in my description box down below. So as you can see, we have a full mono top, which is wonderful because this allows you to part the style wherever you prefer, center, left, or right. Then we have an extended lace front that runs about halfway down the ear tabs on both sides, as you can see. And I just love extended lace fronts because these allow you to style the wig away from the face and still have that appearance of hair growth all along the extended lace front. So I'm a huge fan of those. Then we have the ear tabs with metal stays and an open extended nape, as you can see, that allows for airflow there and gives you a little bit of extra coverage with that extended nape. The adjusters are hook style adjusters, as you can see, and these allow you to adjust the circumference according to your measurements. I have a 22-inch circumference and this cap fits me very comfortably. All my measurements will be listed in the description box down below in case you'd like to compare them to your own. As you can see, we have open wefting in the back and on the sides, and this creates a nice and stretchy cap. I did check the style for permatease and I found the tiniest bit of permatease around that mono top, really minimal and well done. And overall, I just think this is a beautiful cap construction on this style. So let's get a good look at this beautiful color, Caramel Kiss, out here in natural light. I've reviewed this color before a couple of times, once on a heat-friendly synthetic and once on a synthetic, and each time it looks a little bit different. So let's get a good look at it on this style. First, I'll read you the description for this color from Shirley's website. It's described as a golden brown, you can see those brunette tones, with light copper blonde highlights. And of course, you can see that highlighting throughout. I have the sample from the color ring as well. Here it is, and here you can see these colors. They're the same colors, but as you can see, the highlights are blended differently on this sample than they are on the style. And of course, the manufacturers make a decision as to where they want to place highlights. But you can see on this style, we do have just a little bit of stripiness here in the highlighting. Now, you have a couple of options. This style also comes in a rooted version. And so if you really like some rooting, you can do that. Or if you wanted to just add a little bit of a shadow root to this, you could use some Color Wow on the highlighting here to just create a little bit of rooting, because I do like a little bit of noticeable highlighting. It adds dimension. I think it adds interest and is beautiful. But I think I would add a little bit of a shadow root here to the highlighting. And I'll leave a link in my description box to a shorts video I did showing how I like to do that. So absolutely a beautiful color for this sleek lob style. Let's go ahead and look at all the details. So We have that extended lace front again, and this front hairline is very natural looking. You really have to look very carefully to see any knots at all. You do have just a couple of darker knots in the front, but I still think this is a wonderful hairline and easy to pull away from the face, and you do have some of the lighter fibers. There's that left part that we created with the scar tape underneath. I think that looks very natural. And let's get a quick look at this color from all sides. Here she is from the right, and the back, and the left. So just a beautiful medium brunette shade. To me, this reads as a warmer brunette with some beautiful blonde highlighting, and I think it suits this sleek style extremely well. So next, we'll go back inside and we'll look at Arlo. Let's get a good look at this adorable wavy shoulder length style. I just love styles in this length because they won't experience too much friction against your clothing, and that allows the fibers to last longer. This feels very light on my head, and I just love these undone loose waves. I think it's gorgeous with all the layers also. I think that helps keep it from being too voluminous, but you certainly could scrunch it and create a little bit more volume if that's what you like. And we do have shorter pieces in the front here. Let's pull them out. Well, not a lot actually. I think they're just long layers kind of below the chin here on me. And I'm really surprised by how well this style is staying back already. I'm not sure that this will need to be steamed at all. I think you can see we have a nice little bit of lift here in the front and on the side. So I may not even need to steam this one, but absolutely adorable. If you love a little wavy style, great for everyday wear. Let's go ahead and look at the details. So we have an extended lace front, and my bio hair is wanting to peek out there. That runs from about here to here on me. Then we have a left mono part, not a mono top, a left part. And you can see right now we still have that zigzag parting there, so I will want to remove that and create some scalp appearance in the part. Although for a wavy style, it's not as important for me to have visible scalp. I like a little bit, I just think it adds to the realism. So we'll see what we can achieve. I'm sure if I put some scar tape under there, I'll have a nice bit of scalp appearance. So let's go ahead and get a quick look at her from all sides right out of the box. Here she is from the right and the back, and you can see those layers, and the left. Just an adorable little wavy style. Next, we'll go ahead and look at the cap construction. As you can see, we have a left mono part here. So you have a little bit of room to change the part within this area, but it is a dedicated left part. And then we have that beautiful extended lace front again on both sides, which I absolutely love in case you want to style it away from the face. It still gives you that appearance of hair growth all along that extended lace front. So I love that. Then we have soft ear tabs with metal stays, an open extended nape for a bit of extra coverage, and again the hook style adjusters. This cap fits my circumference very comfortably, and I have a 22-inch circumference. The open wefting on the sides and in the back create a nice and stretchy cap. I did check this style for permatease as well, and this style absolutely has some permatease, but I think it's well done. It's not visible from the surface. At least I haven't seen it. And I think it helps maintain this beautiful shape, of course, and helps hide wefting. And I think altogether, it just supports this beautiful, slightly voluminous, wavy style. So let's get a good look at the color out here in natural light. First, I'll read you the description from Shirley's website. It's described as a golden brown with golden blonde highlights. Very straightforward description, and the way it's described, it is a warm brunette shade with warm blonde highlighting, and that's what I'm seeing as well. I've reviewed this color before on Kennedy, and it looked very different on Kennedy, so let's get a good look at all the details on this style Arlo.
One of the main differences is we have really strong highlighting in the front, almost like a money piece, I guess you would call this. And that does create a nice and soft hairline and delicate knotting in the front, as you can see. And then here's that parting space. I didn't steam a new part in place. This style came this way pretty much. I did just change the part a little bit, and I do have some scar tape under there, and I think that looks natural. But absolutely, so you have the bold highlighting in the front, and depending on how you style the front, you see a little more or a little less. And then you have some noticeable highlights here and there that adds a nice amount of dimension and interest. Let's get a quick look at it from all sides. Here she is from the right and the back. You can see those layers. And the left. So just a lovely warmer brunette for this little wavy style with bold highlighting in the front around the face. Next, we'll go back inside and go over final thoughts.
Both Fallon and Arlo here are two beautiful new styles by Estetica in their Essentials collection. These are synthetic styles, not heat-friendly synthetic styles, and so they tend to last just a little bit longer. And very different styles, but just classic, both of them. I absolutely love this kind of a lob style on Fallon here. Just straight fibers with the tiniest bit of layering towards the ends and a few face framing layers. So pretty and elegant. You can dress it up, just wear it every day, whatever works. A beautiful length and a beautiful style with a full mono top and extended lace front. And then Arlo here is just adorable with its deconstructed curls and a lovely length, you know, right above or at the shoulders, depending on your measurements, but just gorgeous. And this is how it looked pretty much out of the box. I did change the part, but I didn't need to steam it. It already had a little lift in the front, so that was wonderful. And absolutely just a pretty practical everyday style as well. So I wanted to remind you that both of these styles are available for purchase from Shirley's Wig Shop, and I'll leave direct links to both of these styles in my description box down below. Also, I wanted to thank you for watching today, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye-bye.